Hey, how you doing? Austin here. So I want to talk to you about one of the major metaverse players that doesn't get a lot of press per se and doesn't get a lot as much as I think it should. Okay. By the way, not being paid by anybody at Enjin to produce this video, just FYI. Okay. And by the way, the video is for entertainment purposes only. If you look at the top players in the metaverse space, you got Decentraland, Axie, Sandbox, Theta, Enjin. Okay. Game metaverse, video streaming, etc. Enjin is there. Okay. And Wax, its own blockchain, etc. Okay. If you look at though, Enjin, it is quietly, if you will, becoming and has already become a significant and serious player in the metaverse ecosystem and an infrastructure play, etc. Okay, and a ton of games and metaverse projects are being developed and deployed on Enjin. Okay, so I kind of liken this to when we were talking about Ethereum 2.0 and the other players like Phantom, Avalanche, Cosmos, Atom, things of that nature. I always love to own what I call if you think of a house, I always love to own the foundation. I like to own the foundation of houses, which is why I like to own Ethereum. It's why I like owning Phantom. It's why I like owning Cardano, etc. They are the foundations of their respective houses. This is similar. Okay, I like Enjin. Do not own Enjin, by the way. Not yet. I am going to be buying Enjin though, just FYI. But I like that Enjin is the layer that a lot of metaverse and games and things of that and NFT projects are being developed and deployed on. Okay, so that's really why I wanted to make this video is to just kind of really frankly highlight it, because it's not one that's really sexy out there like it's an Axie or a Sandbox or things like that. It's an infrastructure scenario, right? The metaverses are deployed on their network. Okay, so basically this whole point is Enjin's Polkadot based, which I love Polkadot by the way, based metaverse network. Efinity grows with more than 70 ecosystem partners as parachains auctions are heating up. Okay, so the long and short of on this piece of content really talks about the fact that 70 of Enjin's ecosystem partners have committed to building their games and their metaverse projects on Efinity from Enjin. Okay, and that's really very interesting because it shows how much of a dominant player Enjin really is in this arena. All right, and this content is talking about the fact that Polkadot is there's these auctions coming up for parachains and Enjin's involved in that and things of that nature. Okay, but that's really not the point of my article or my content. But it's really talking about but it's really talking about Enjin in the context of one of the major metaverse options out there, if you will, right? It's one of the major ones, and if we look at it, it's one of the major tokens out there, and I think it's going to continue to be that. I also wanted to highlight the fact that there is a ton of games that are out there in these 70 plus partners. So the games are, for example, Lost Relics, Age of Rust, Forest Knight, Pluto Alliance, Swixborg, etc. Okay, so they've chosen Efinity from Enjin for its usability, instant finality, scalability, and low environmental impact. Also, a good thing to note is that Enjin unveiled a massive $100 million metaverse fund ahead of Efinity's Polkadot parachain slot bid. What does that mean? It means that that Enjin is incentivizing development projects to develop on their network, which is a good thing. We've seen this happen. Anytime I saw this happen with on the other side of the coin with Phantom, Avalanche, Polkadot, all those guys like that, it always created number one, the token rose because adoption went through the roof because they're incentivizing these developers. Which happens all the time, by the way. Okay, there's nothing illegal or bad about this. This is a good thing. They're incentivizing these developers to develop and deploy their games and their metaverse projects and NFT projects on the Enjin Efinity network. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to get to you guys about. I really wanted to highlight this and let you guys know part of my job sitting in this seat is to bring you content and to let you and to sometimes put a spotlight on a significant player that may not be on your radar that should. Again, not investing advice, right? So do what's right for you. Run it through your own due diligence, but this is one that is definitely a major player out there that's not getting as much of the press and things like that because it's not an actual game like Sandbox or things like that, or Metaverse, you know what I'm saying? So with all that said, as always, take it easy, and I will see you later. Patreon links in the description below. Check it out if you're interested. There's some really cool stuff, benefits, and all the stuff you get over there. You get early buy alerts when I'm looking at new tokens, new coins, things of that nature. So check that out. Links in the description below. Would love to have you become a member. I'll see you later. See you. Bye.